Okay, I think I'm ready. I need to remember because I forgot. Okay, I haven't played him forever, so that means I'm going. So I'm gonna play. Yeah, good. Let's do this. I haven't played him forever. I'm gonna be not good, so nobody judge, please.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work again. At times you have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Count still at 1-2.
One second, guys. I'm gonna no,
Fouled away. The 1-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, number one. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Foul.
And foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes in.
I gotta go here. Gameplay. Classic. Apply changes.
Manufacturers to get this W.
Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Come on, come on, come on. Give me one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Aaron.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
I
had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Curveball, darn it, man.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
DJ.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time in the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Anthony Santander.
Guys, I've actually seen the Orioles and the Yankees play.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
And man, it was a great time.
There was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in, Renato Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over.
That was a very quick inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1. Give me something that I can hit. Come on.
Ground ball right side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
No out. First base.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to...
And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The third baseman,
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little...
Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the...
happens, of course.
Now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. In now for the O's, number 21. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 21 is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Cisco.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
We'll put a fastball bottom right.
Missed, and he's behind 0-2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. This is pulled into right. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to work.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire.
There we go.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Judge should go back to the bench again.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Judge is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I know he's going to go for all balls. Except for this one.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3.
So
and
freaking weird. I hate this pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fast first out.
Oh my gosh,
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
I hope this wins.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Into the box, Mark Trumbo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 21 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
Give me something. Give me something good. I want you to.
Behind 0-2 now.
Give me something amazing.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball swung on and missed for the first.
Easy as that.
Ready now, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacked.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The batter.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that'll bring up the catcher chance. Game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count is 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here.
Let's go.
Here's Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
For the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Didi.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance. Number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles.
Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Taken in by Gregorius. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mark Trumbo sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Anthony.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
For the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he's back in standing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Cameron Maybin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In the air out toward right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one.
What are these stupid hits?
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is calling for it. 1 down.
Now batting, number 21.
Now batting, number 21. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he fouls this one off.
I need to go to the bullpen.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple.
The catcher, Dan Cisco.
I need to get him number. That's going to. Can't go wrong with Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's back standing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Popped him up. Urshela is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I needed that.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Hero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, about 100%. Can't get any better than that.
Nope, not going for third.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boy when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think he's going to go for the bottom again. Hopefully he does.
Too high. 1-2.
Move them both.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and hopefully get something into hard to plate this pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cisco has it, and the throw to first.
Yeah, I'm trying. I haven't played him forever, so I'm kind of bad.
Striding in, Trey Mancini. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Changes up on him there.
It's okay, buddy. Just give it all you got.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying my hardest. This should be an easy win.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
I'm going to beat them by 1.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
I'm happy I hit it, but then I'm not.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You can give me the crap too.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cameron Maybin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
I had to. If I wouldn't have, it would have struck me out.
Now another 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And
it's all good. We got this.
And here's Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 24.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. First pitch on its way.
Number 21.
And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Number 64 struck out 13 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Get it. Okay, exit. 1-0. Holy. That was easy. That was a pretty easy win.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Luis Severino earned the victory.
Alrighty. Let's move on. Alright, we good. We about to win against the Orioles again.
About set for baseball. Zach Britton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I don't deserve to win. I deserve it. Come on.
Pop straight up.
Pop it up.
And there's out number 2.
Let's go.
Batting third.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 0-1 the count. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And strike 3 called as he says you got to be tired. 2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road.
They need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock or 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Come on, man. Give me something.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Breaking
Alexa.
ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Light.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 locks him up for strike 3. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Slider laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line to the right side, but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side.
There's no.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's a .333 hitter. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with a great range.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. And that gets him on the mound. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. Comes set. The 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that
ends the inning. Oh my gosh.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One and 2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion now. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's a .333 hitter. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball well outside.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh my goodness.
Batting none.
Ready now for Baltimore, number 21. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander is there, 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Gregorius is off at first with 2 away.
Aaron to actually hit a homer.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Stepping into the box, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. Here it comes on 0-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Clears this one over toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Hicks on third. Stanton over at second. Torres is over at first with 1 away. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Standing in, Pedro Severino, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for
Smith Jr.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a high pop-up. Urshela is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
So right digging in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there to make. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Gregorius.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Scorched to third. Over to Villar. To Trumbo, who's got it for the double play.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Villar takes it in. Go on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is digging in. Number 21. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
To third. Urshela gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2. Second base.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start.
To keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he drops it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
First baseman, Mark.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 3-1. Grounded foul off to the right. One out, nobody on. A swing by Trumbo, and this one's driven to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit to short. And there's out number 2. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line to the right side. Santander back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Yeah, and you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When
bullet to second base, a fine play.
Okay, I gotta get that.
Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The batter,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Fastball well outside. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 21.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
I'm going to call a team meeting.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Santander moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is.
How do I try it?
1, 2, 3.
I need to change that. Hold up.
Here go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 1. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. Been a rough go of things. At the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Trumbo, lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Still 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. And here's Renato Nunez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a liner. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 28, Pedro.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Pedro Severino as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
looking at a fastball to end the inning. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Next for the Yankees.
In now with the Yankees DH, Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Trumbo in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error.
Okay, 1 second.
Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Dwight Smith Jr. becomes the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he got him swinging. Anthony Santander goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Score remains dead. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up. And that is gone. Santana, game over. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Let's go.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Oh. Yes! Alright guys, I will end the stream here. Like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you have not already. And peace.